reinstall the shaft through. Now that's just a quick rebuild. I just replaced all the seals in the catalyst pump. Now take the catalyst pump to a complete rebuild. I want to loosen. These are basically just jam nuts. And like I said earlier, I've already loosened these to make this go a little quicker. We'll take off our inbound pump fitting. Take off our bottom. Now there's also a ball in here. We want to be careful not to lose. It's my pump cylinder. Now this is just the housing here that houses my relief valve, my gauge, and my overpressure check valve. There's nothing wearable in the top housing. You've got 2 O-rings to replace here on the pump shaft. Now, in the newer model pumps, we have a soft seat now in the lower transfer housing. If you do not have a punch set, I would not remove it. The soft seats do not wear. Catalyst is not abrasive. But if you do have a damaged seat in it, the soft seat, and you do need to replace it, the best way to remove that seat is to remove your inbound fitting, get you a pick with a sharp edge, and you can actually see the bottom of the seat through the inbound hole fitting. I'm going to get in there and I'm going to press it out or separate it. There's the soft seat. Now to reassemble this, to install the soft seat, we have a special soft seat insertion tool, or you can use the proper size punch. Okay, I've just reinstalled my soft seat, so now I want to put my ball back in. I'm going to thread up. As you'll see, the cylinder, one side is notched and the other side has no notch. Now we want the notch side down. And then we want to thread the bottom housing all the way up till it stops. We don't want that ball to have to travel very far at the bottom of that pump. So we're going to screw it in till it deadheads or stops. Then we'll use the jam nut here to lock it in. Now taking it back over to my upper housing. Now I want to orientate it, so I want my gauge to be on the same side as my pump as my inbound fitting. Now all I got to do is we want the bottom all the way up, so what I can do is I can back the upper housing until my gauge is orientated on the front where my inbound fitting is, and then I'll use this jam nut here to lock that in. Now we want to make sure when we put on our inbound pump fitting, we want to make sure that we use Teflon tape on the threads. Yeah, I can move my relief valve out of the way. Now I'm going to reinstall my upper pump housing. Now you see there's a set screw and then this nylon overflow fitting. The reason why the set screw is when we snug this, if the nylon fitting points towards the back, I would remove this, the nylon fitting, remove the set screw, move the nylon fitting to this side, and put the set screw on the back so my tubing can come out of the front. But that is the complete rebuild of the catalyst slate pump.